Hi guys, welcome to another video. We have
Beautiful guest, Jen. I'm Jen. Hi. Hello. I'm the best sister in the world.
my sister who has been blessed with the presence of having me
Oh my god.
as an
Who
older
said
sister.
that? Who said that? Literally nobody said that.
And she had this great idea of doing a podcast.
Because I have so many great ideas and yeah.
So to start with this video, why?
Go.
We're getting PTSD from filming my old YouTube videos. So
Hey guys, it's Jen. No, Jen, it's not right. Hey guys, it's Jen. Jen's here.
So if we're awkward, it's because we have PTSD of trying to film old videos in 2015
when I was literally pre-pubescent.
The real ones know what we're talking
guys,
about.
Jen. That's in the past though. It's in the past. We're onto a new era.
But yeah, we literally haven't planned this at all. But Jen is gonna be turning.
I'm gonna be turning 19, guys.
In
approximately 2 days.
Yeah, but on her birthday, we are at.
Don't even contact me because I'm gonna be at a TXT concert on my birthday. Don't even say happy birthday. I couldn't care less. I'm seeing TXT, so shut up.
So we couldn't film it on her birthday. So we are filming this in advance.
This is us before the TXT concert, and this is us after. Okay.
Yeah. Also, to address the elephant in the room, we have a companion that Jen does not like.
But bro, who invited this guy?
But this is our podcast companion as a decoration for the podcast.
Have you got any words to say?
It's the dumbest thing.
Anyways,
thanks Tori for my first daddy cat. That is our podcast background. But yeah, to get into the main theme of the video. In 2 days, Jen would have finished her first year of adulthood. So that is what we'll be talking about in this video, in this podcast that we have yet to figure out what it's going to be called.
So essentially, this video is about me.
So yeah, we'll be talking about her first year of adulthood and her next year to come.
I thought this was a fun conversation.
But also, before we properly start this, I have my laptop here because I have some pointers because we literally, like I said, we didn't plan anything. I'm going to keep calling it podcast, but I might change the name when I have a creative burst of what else this could be called. Because I don't think it'll be podcast, really.
No.
But I think we'll be calling it that in this video. I'm hoping this will be a yearly thing and we'll be able to see.
So what's this, like a Billie Eilish every year?
How was your first year of adulthood?
Literally doesn't feel any different, bro. There's actually not much to say. There's literally nothing else that's different.
Bro, you literally finished your A-levels, finished college.
Yeah, but it still feels the same.
And then started uni and then went on placement.
I've had a lot of new changes, but the age literally doesn't... It's not really that different, no. Experiences, yeah. No. Can we stop and talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? Like,
that's what you're giving.
Doesn't matter what you say or what you do with what you've done, but what you've done for others.
Because if I asked you this like last March, the only big changes that happened in your life is that you're starting to revise for A-levels and you handed in your health and social care, wasn't it? Yeah. A year after, you've had so many changes. You've lived alone by yourself for the first time as well.
Oh yeah, it's actually kind of fun, guys. You get freedom and that. Except I have to cook for myself, which is obviously everyone has to go through that.
Is there anything that stands out for your first year of being an adult?
School, that's it. School, learning, social life.
How is your uni?
Yeah. It's so dead. It's so dead.
How's the nightlife?
Oh, it's popping.
Are you being a crazy fresher that's going out every night?
Yeah, 100%. I'm out every single day. I'm not even studying.
So what is your go-to dance move?
What the flip?
Give us your go-to dance move.
It's this. It's budot. No.
When she's Filipino.
No.
How is the Phil sock?
Oh, yeah, so litty. I don't really go to the events.
Then what is your favourite part then? About uni? I feel like I'm actually doing an interview right now. You know, you can just talk casually.
Well, I really like going to the K-pop society stuff because I learn a lot of dances. Their events are just more appealing to me.
I'm actually so glad that you went back to dance. I told you, like in college, that you should start practicing or something.
Yeah,
so then
I do.
So when you did it in uni,
except half the time the lessons are like girl groups, and I'm not a girl group person.
Yeah, this is what her room looks like.
You see all of the lovely jellyfish and the blue and the black theme. Yeah.
This is the first time I've decorated this room just in my aesthetic, and it's quite weird.
It looks disgusting. I'm joking. It's nice.
But I think Winston...
No. What's your plan? What do you want to say?
It's so loud, bro. You need to give him a different effect. That's so loud.
Ow! That's it. Okay, anyways. If the flipping volleyball society didn't cost £70, I would probably join that.
It costs £70?
Yeah.
You could do that still.
But I would want to do that. But obviously, I can't because it's £70.
You already have the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that very adult of you?
Yeah, bro. I'm so independent. Nothing too serious at the gym. I'm literally just going on the treadmill.
So let's see those games.
Watch it. You'll see it next video. I'm gonna have look at this. No, this one's not good. This one is. You can't even see it. Oh no! I haven't gone to the gym in
Bro,
a while.
I probably have more than you.
Stop it! I've got I've got a thin build. All right.
So
no, you don't. You look, bro. She's literally fat. That is.
Look at that. Look, let me cover the flab and then.
That's fat, guys. It's literally fat.
Okay, no, we're an inclusive service here.
No, we're not. I'm joking. We're inclusive to everyone but her.
So, do you prefer college or uni?
Uni.
That's funny.
Bro, college sucks, man. College is so intense. Uni is intense in its own way, but like college, ooh.
I feel like uni is just intense because you're living by yourself and having to do everything else.
Yeah, but apart from that, like uni is so fun.
I don't know why college is like that though.
Yeah, uni is a lot more independent. They say college is independent, but not really because the teachers are always on you.
How's it being a working woman in an actual job? Because I know you're still on placement, but you're basically the shifts you're doing, bro.
Guys, day in the life of a placement student.
Nursing placement student.
Yeah, okay. Wake up at 5 a.m, get ready and all that. Make sure to eat because the one time I didn't eat, bro, my stomach was hurting.
Wait, you didn't eat breakfast?
I had like soup, but that's not
soup.
Yeah.
And then the next time you eat is what time?
The next time I'd eat was like 12:1.
Oh.
Okay, so 5 a.m. Yeah, get out of the house maybe like 6:10, 6:15. Walk to the bus stop, arrive there at like 6:25, 6:20. And then the bus is at 6:30. 15-minute bus ride and then you're at the hospital. And then you have to wait there for like 15 minutes again until you can start going to your ward. Arrive in my ward and then they do handover for like 30 minutes.
As a reference for a parallel, I'd just be waking up. And I'm also on placement, but I'm not nursing.
7:15, you're already like, you have to clock in your mindset. So 7:45 is when they've done the handover and then you start doing all the nursing stuff. Normally a nurse would just be doing like the drug rounds, but because like my first placement and I don't have access to the medication and all that because it's my first year, that's not really something I'm focusing on doing. I was assigned to one bay, that's about 6 patients, so I got quite close to them.
What was your ward called again?
My ward was a trauma and orthopedics ward. It was like an elective ward. People who had like planned surgeries, mostly people that are becoming like discharged and all that, so that's why they only stayed for like a few days. So yeah, help them make breakfast, let them eat their breakfast, and then help them with their washes, personal care.
I'm making her relive memories that she doesn't want to live again. This is for future you.
Yeah, personal care, you have to change their beds every morning. The amount of beds I've changed, it's fun. I think that's the best bit, changing beds. So
maybe, are you saying that every time we change our beds, you can change
my bed? Changing a hospital bed and my own bed is very different.
I hate changing beds. That's one of my least favorite chores.
The beds here, they're still, the ones in the hospital, you can lift up and like move the heads and all that.
So what you're saying is we should get hospital beds out?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
All you have to do is like, you just go like this and ooh.
Anyways, yeah, after you change the beds and stuff,
yeah,
maybe just speed it through if you don't want to talk about it in detail. Like, it's honestly fine.
You just
let them, an idea.
And then after they change the beds, let them do whatever they want, and then like we have to do some nursing notes and all that. And then lunchtime's like 12.
What's nursing note? Like, the viewers and I'm not in the nursing world, so
you don't want to be in it. Anyways, nursing notes, just anything that you've like viewed from the patients.
Like observation.
Observations. Oh, I forgot about that. You need to do their observations, basically their vital signs, their obs, their blood pressure, their temperature, their respiratory rate, and the pulse and all that.
So my next video is going to be Jen talking about every single item. A tutorial on how to do blood pressure.
Even I don't know. You just use the manual machines and then you're fine. You just press a button. Anyone can become a nurse. Amen.
I could not become a nurse. I could not do that.
Yeah, so you do that. And then, did I finish talking about nursing notes? Oh, it's just anything that you notice from the patients. If they've like slept well over the night, if you've noticed any changes to their bodies, because you need to note down everything that you've noticed about them. Yeah. By the time they're having their lunch, I usually have my first break. So I have my lunch, 45 minutes. It doesn't feel that long. It's like 10 minutes. So bad. I feel like I'm rushing.
Is that the only break that you get?
No, I get 2. So 45 minutes.
Wow. How long is the shift? 12 hours?
12 hours?
That's absolutely madness,
7:15 till 8. Is that 12 hours? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Anything that needs to be done during the day, like change the dressing or like, I don't even know. Anyway, you just do whatever you need to do for the patients and you have another break and then do whatever you need to do and then hand over again. The end.
Okay, give the 3 main points that you have to do like after lunch.
Observe. Do your obs again. That's it.
Because it's your first placement. Give one story that like is future you to remember from your placement.
I essentially, there were 2 patients. One was a nurse and one was a teacher. They were like having a nice conversation with me. They were like, "Oh, what? So you're a student nurse? Yeah. Oh, that's really good. Well done." They're like, why did you choose to be a nurse? And then I told them the answer and they're like, oh yeah, they asked me why you want to be a nurse and I told them and they were like, yeah, keep that in your mind every time you do it because this is a mentally draining job and you have chosen to do this job, so like kudos to you, ? Anyways, yeah. And then the teacher was like, yeah. Oh no, so the nurse that said this? I don't know. One of them, they were like, whenever you put on your uniform, you should be like, you chose to do this. You got this. Or like just say some like motivational stuff to yourself. Because like, yeah, putting on the uniform is like kind of trauma to me. But yeah, that's one story.
That makes sense. I really think being a nurse is a flex as well. Because I think for Filipinos, it's like kind of a joke that everyone's a nurse, I think. But I think it just speaks to like the culture of Filipinos and like the heart. Why am I like promoting Filipinos now?
Philippines.
It's literally over as well.
Filipino.
No, but I think it's just a big joke about like all Filipinos being a nurse. But I think if you're actually in it, obviously I'm not in it, but I think just hearing it from you and like Mama, obviously, because our mom's also a nurse, I think it makes you have a really different perspective. That's why when she said that anyone could be a nurse and I was like, I could not be a nurse. Like you said, it's such a mentally draining thing and it's like not even mentally only, it's physical. And like I think,
bro, my back, my feet, I'm on my feet like 12 hours a day, bro.
Yeah, because I'm also on placement. I'm on like a psychology thing, so it's like more mentally draining, but I knew that going into it and I knew that's what I could deal with.
Nursing is everything,
and nursing is
physically, like, emotionally, socially, what else is there?
So I think it's such a sacrifice and I think that they know what they're saying when they said that, because I feel like a regular person wouldn't even say that.
But they were a nurse though, to be honest.
Oh, then that makes sense. That's why. So that's a really nice thing for your future self to remember, actually.
And I will remember that.
I feel like stuff like,
oh my god, and on that same day I was actually like out of it. Oh, I remember now. Oh,
perfect timing then.
I was like in the morning I was like writing on my phone, do I even want to do this? I think I'm gonna quit out. I think I'm gonna drop out. And then like on the same day some patient was like listening to some like worship music. I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Lord.
The blessing from above.
Yeah. And then on the same day those 2 people said that, I was actually gonna cry on my way out. It was so nice.
Because I feel like conversations like that, even though it hits you a lot, I think it's hard to remember the good things sometimes. So it's nice that you said it, because I think even though it's a really big thing, I feel like you might forget it in the future. So it makes sense. Okay, so since this is not actually going to be a podcast and I don't have storage to film an hour episode, let's do a quick summary of your placement, your first placement. However you want to do it, like if it's like more personal stuff or if it's more like just general, what you want to remember in the future or anything.
Essentially, I don't think I'm ever going to go into trauma and orthopedics.
Okay, that's a good. Why is that? Give your main reason.
Oh, it's just too much. Oh. Like if you And it's like your first placement as well. Being thrown into the deep end.
Yeah,
It's
literally.
like, oh, it's just not very nice.
Mm.
And with my course mates having nice times with children, I'm just like, so it must be nice. And I'm just here like breaking my back every day. Oh, for listeners, I'm doing
For this.
a master's degree, an integrated masters of adult and child nursing. So I end up with a master's of nursing, 4 years of uni.
That's actually cool, actually. That's really helpful to just...
Because I don't know if I want to go into adult or child, but after that adult placement, children are looking very...
No, but I think the child placement will really suit you. I think you're really good with kids. So next question is, are you ready to be a mum? Since you're finished your first year of adult.
You know what? When I was at Ian's house, when I was at Ian's house, we were talking about children, having children. They're like, yeah, I want to have children at this age. No, they were all talking about it.
What about you? Do you want children?
Oh, that's not in my plan right now.
Kind of, this is like every Filipino tita.
So you're 19 now? May anak ka na ba? May boyfriend ka na ba? I'm joking. Ow, my legs hurt.
Sorry, is my studio not
good enough. Okay. Anyways, that's my summary for my first placement.
You didn't answer my question. Do you want kids?
No. Who wants kids? Who would want children in this world?
If you have kids and they see this video, that's gonna be they're gonna have like a heart drop moment.
Anyways, kids, you're gonna see this when you're older. You're not gonna want kids as well, but then no, right now I do. I mean, obviously I don't want children right now. What? Right now I don't want children. Do you want children? I don't. No, in the very far future, but I'm not thinking about that right now. So
it's got way off topic.
Yeah,
this is why I have to have a plan.
Why she has a plan. Next question. Do you want kids? Yes or no?
I don't know yet. I don't want to put anything out just in case my future kids watch this. They're gonna like show me this video on their phone and be like,
I'm a fun mum anyways. I'll be a fun mum if I am ever a mum.
Oh yeah, so basically she didn't, but her first placement was very
essentially
intense.
I did not enjoy that placement. Everyone there was really lovely, but I would never go there again.
And she has a child placement soon and she's back home for it.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, another thing that you did in this past year is you've signed a contract for your first ever house.
Yeah, guys.
See, this has been such a memorable year and I feel like your opinions on it are really negative.
It's because I'm nonchalant.
Okay. Because for me, when I first signed the contract and when I was doing the viewings, it was like a big thing for me. So by the end of the year, I was like, wow, I really feel like I'm becoming an adult. That's why I'm surprised when you feel like it's just been like another year. Because I think as soon as I went to uni, that year was so different compared to like my year at college. Like at college, I very much felt like a child.
No, but also it's because like, you know how I already had like 2 years basically by myself. Well, not really basically by myself. It's a lot different.
Oh, that's true. Actually, that makes sense.
I was quite independent in college, to be honest.
This is really off topic. I was watching this reel and this guy talking about, am I boring?
Oh no. The timing was just too good.
Yeah, actually was.
You're gonna rewatch this and I'm gonna be like zoning out and then I'm gonna actually start yawning when you start talking. So essentially, shut up. I'm joking.
No, it's just
talk to me about your reel.
No, Gemma knows it as well. It was like this. There's this reel on Instagram. We're like on reels now. I don't know why Gemma got me on reels for some reason. I was a hater, but then I went
weird. Actually, to be honest, I use it as well because I have no storage for TikTok.
It's just this guy that talks about how to be better at public speaking.
Oh, does he do like daily updates every day?
I don't know. Oh. But he's Asian and needs glasses. That is like such a bad description.
No, I think what does he? Oh, I'm gonna switch to camera every single day.
Yeah, one of his tips to talk to the camera every single day. So now I think this is gonna help me hopefully with that.
You know, I started doing that, but in Tagalog.
Really? That's so smart.
Oh yeah,
I need to do that.
Except it's only to myself. And I keep on saying, pagkatapos yun. I did like.
What do you talk about when though?
I do like daily updates. Oh, ngayon
that's
like
so
what I did.
I'm gonna start doing
nag-aral ako kasama yung kaibigan ko. Nagluto ako ng ano.
Wow, that's actually really smart. I'm gonna do that because one of my goals that I said on placement was to improve my Tagalog, but I still have not got round to it, and I'm like 6 months in because I don't know how to improve it. That's actually such a great idea.
Yeah,
I don't know why I did it like this, but I didn't think about applying that to Tagalog.
two things ticked off at once. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, what is 3 memories in this last year that are most memorable to you and that like you'd want to remember or like define the year, I guess, or it's like a highlight.
Learning to cook.
What's your favorite dish?
Sinigang.
Okay.
I also like making what's it called, lugao, because it's so easy.
I'm surprised
It's
actually.
so
When you made that, I
easy.
was like, wow. Because in my head it takes long.
Meeting my key friends. You know who you are. Anyways, yeah. You know who you are. No, because anyways, yeah. All the dance classes I've attended, I've really enjoyed them.
I've liked
Learning
watching
a
your
lot of
videos as well.
dances.
What's your favorite dance that you've learned?
Brought the Heat Back by Hypen or In Bloom by Zero Base One.
My favorite one that she's done is Replay. It's so satisfying.
Oh my god, yeah,
so
I forgot about that
satisfying.
one. Insert clip.
No, I'm surprised you didn't mention it. I was like, that was like
I
so
forgot
distinct
about
to my
that
memory.
one.
That
I really like that one as well.
It's so
essentially, I
satisfying.
like all of them.
Yeah. Anyways, aside from dance classes,
class. I guess signing a lease. Guys, I've got a house. Whoa. Placement, I guess. Yeah, placement was not happy memories, but it's definitely a key moment in my life.
I think you grew a lot from your placement, though. I think that's the first time that you really deeped your life.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, that sounds kind of bad, but I think it's like a necessary part of like going to
It's
an adult.
good to question what you're doing, but also doesn't feel nice.
I think I feel like when you're on placement, that's when you really question the direct. I'm not gonna go. This is not gonna be a big topic because that's long. But even when I was at uni, I wasn't really thinking about my career like that. And then I was on placement, and I think it came at perfect time actually because I could understand what you were thinking on placement because I was going through similar. I was thinking it similar as well. But yeah, I agree.
I would not recommend going on placement.
I would recommend going on placement.
Okay, yeah. Maybe for a psychology major.
No, for anything. Because I think it's different
You learn
being
a
in the
lot.
field.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine you just did years of uni and then never had a placement and then you got straight into nursing?
True.
Like, that would be so dangerous for patients as well. I think you're also just saying that because you didn't enjoy it. I think you'll have different opinions after the next placement.
Hopefully. The next one is 5 weeks, which I'm kind of sad about because I'd rather spend longer weeks.
Wait, what's the next word that you'll be doing?
Working with children. I don't know exactly what. I think it's just children in general, just general admission children.
What are you most grateful for in this first year of adulthood then?
Having good family support.
Why does that not seem... Okay, let's move on. Okay, well, no, let's just do this to wrap up this part. What's a lesson that you learned in the last year of your life that you didn't know before and that you'd want yourself to remember?
It's okay to take time for yourself.
That's a very good lesson, to be fair.
Yeah.
I agree.
Gemboi, are you done playing?
We're filming a podcast episode.
Oh, you got school. This is our brother. Say hi. Oi! Gemboi. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, that's his feature. That was really beautiful.
That was
life-changing. Did you hear that? Hi. Okay, this is going to be the last segment of our video.
If you hear chewing in the background, it's because somebody's eating an apple.
Yeah, so be quiet.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Because this is why we have a mic.
Okay. Pass the mic.
So this is going to be a quick fire question. So I'll do a question and then you do an answer. You don't have to do a sentence. I'm a question. What? You
What
don't have
the
to
flip?
This is why I'm practicing speaking.
English?
I'm gonna edit this and then we'll be like,
okay, go.
So it doesn't have to be just a word. It can be a question. No question. It doesn't have to be a word. It can be a sentence.
Okay. It's raining out.
Describe the first year of being an adult.
Freedom.
Okay. Next question. When you turn 19, this is gonna be your last year of being a teenager.
Yeah.
Officially. How would you like this year, the last year of being a teenager, to be?
Free. Freedom. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy kiddish things still. I don't want to.
You you don't want to get caught up in being an adult, basically.
Yeah.
You want to still be a child at heart.
Yeah,
is what
exactly. Bro, nobody wants to grow old. Actually, some people do. Good for them. But it's just because when you turn like 20, you kind of like, from what I think, you're like, oh my god, 20, I need to start adulting properly. Yeah.
So then if I say like what goals you'd have
In 19?
Yeah. Is that the same thing? Or is there like more specific things that you'd want to think about and then like come back to it and hope you next year in your next birthday would have like accomplished that, if that makes sense?
As of right now, no. Just make it through the year. You know?
When I say goals, it's actually not that serious. It's just like for example, is there anything you want to do in this next year that you didn't do before? Or like, yeah, like stuff like that. It's not actually, it doesn't have to be that intense.
Just want to get into a good routine after placement. And since I started going to the gym, I want to include that in my routine. Yeah, because I don't think I really got a routine down. First semester, I kind of did. But then second semester, messed up again because of placement. And right now, I'm kind of just everywhere.
That's fair because you literally only had one semester of uni and then you started placement.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I think I adjusted because I had a whole year just as a student. Whereas you were like working as well.
Yep.
I don't know how you did that.
Neither do I. That's it. Routine.
Is there anything that you want to say before I give you the last question?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
It's honestly not even big, bro.
Oh, it's got something to say.
Hey guys!
So, Gemma, how was your last year?
In 15 years, I'm going to be 30 years old.
I think
And that the geins are ancient relic, by the way.
I think Gemboi would be much more interesting to listen to.
Gemma, do you want to do a podcast
How long?
episode with me and Ginger?
How long does it take?
However long we can.
There's literally no. It's literally just however long we want. We have freedom of choice.
What's it going to be about?
Do you have a theme that you would like it to be about? It's near your birthday soon,
Gemma,
so we can do a birthday episode for you as well.
I'm gonna be back for your birthday as well.
Would you like a birthday episode, sir?
Yes or no? Say yes.
Depends how I feel.
Okay. Yeah, but I have to set it up.
What do you mean set
Just
up?
say yes.
Because look at my setup right now. This is a professional
Also, we need to like prepare the questions and all that. Oh, Gemma, you just kicked it. Okay. Anyways, Gemma will get
What will we discuss?
anything
Whatever
and
you
everything.
want.
Gemma, have you got anything to ask me?
Let them see your gorgeous
About adulthood / aging.
He's gonna make it so deep.
What year of your life would you want to relive?
From the what the heck? No, not high school. I hated high school.
Come on.
Year 6.
Chop chop.
Year 6.
Yeah, can you elaborate on why
Oh,
you chose that specific year?
Oh, because like year 6, you like do nothing. I was like, well, I felt like a cool kid. Yeah.
Any standing out memories that made you
Being
choose
called
that year?
obese.
No, it's overweight.
Oh, sorry. Being called.
Okay, so to me it seems like you don't want to relive that year. So
I'm
Your
joking,
childhood.
how about we change the answer?
It's because wait, how old were you when I was in year 6, Gemboi?
I was
8.
in year 2.
Oh, that's so cute. And how old are you, we relic?
She was probably like 59.
That's so funny. So how old were you then?
So now I'm an outcast.
Yeah, this is the year.
Anyone want to see what? I'm gonna get copyrighted,
Oh,
bro.
sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, is this going on YouTube?
Year 6 because
I'm gonna demonetize you.
don't say that. Year 6 because it was a fun life, carefree. Yeah, all you have to do is like play with stuff. Yeah.
Great.
My
Great.
question for you is, how is high school as a year 10?
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, sorry guys. We'll wait till the next episode to do that.
No, you notice. You'll see that in the next episode.
So Gemma should just take over my channel.
Gemma, everyone will love you. All right.
Okay, so why am I left out, guys? Get the camera.
Who's this old senior citizen? I know, he's a senior citizen.
That's gonna be so funny.
She's like
I'm actually crying now.
this guy,
guys.
this person to the left of us who got some senior citizenship going on. Yeah, we're literally kids.
I actually can't hear what you're saying.
Get out!
See, the gein stinks.
Like, I heard that. Okay, can we?
The gein smells so bad. It's a little. The gein smells.
Oh.
The dogs are asleep. She always gets angry at us in her dreams. I think she's hiding something that she's angry at us about. I think she's got like childhood issues.
Okay. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Thank you for your questions, young boy.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Right. Well, I'll pass the mic to Addis so that she can ask her last questions.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Gemma, do you have one final question about genuine? We can talk more properly
In your next
when
episode.
Do you have a secret boyfriend?
Oh yeah, I'm joking. It's actually nothing.
I got.
Gemma found a girlfriend that lives in Spain.
Oh, that's great.
That's actually Gemma. Can that go in?
Wait, who's gonna see this?
Literally no one. I don't have that many subscribers. Yeah,
Who's gonna see this?
it's more for memes.
Yeah.
I literally have 9 subscribers, and they're just from people from uni.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's my answer.
okay.
Okay. Last question.
Wait, how old are you again? 19.
I'm turning 19. How do you feel about that, Gemma?
You're like borderline old.
You're literally turning 15. You're literally going to be 4 years.
Yeah, 15's like youth.
Yeah, your peak of your youth. But we'll talk about that in your episode.
I have a question.
Is it for me?
Yeah, let me think
Alright.
first.
Guys, this is going to be deep. So you're overweight, you said? I'm
It's
scared.
not even funny. I don't know why I laugh. Do you have any like really close friends that you like lost over the years?
Oh!
Do you want to repeat? And if so,
Name them.
can you just say why?
Give
Why
surname
or how?
and initial.
And their social security number and their house number.
No, stop trying to change the subject.
Well,
And
yeah,
if you do,
friends.
can you say why or how?
Yeah, friends.
You don't have
because
to name drop.
Everyone is going on their own path. Everyone does something different.
Something different. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, because not all of your friends are going to do the same course as you. Not everyone will go to the same uni as you. I was just lucky because one of my friends from college went to the same uni as me and is doing the same course, which I'm very lucky about.
Who's that?
You know who you are.
Also, because when you're in uni, you have to like choose to make plans, right? Whereas in you're feeling like a YouTuber. In what's it called? In high school, you see everyone. It's like you have like proximity friends where it's just because you see them. In college and stuff, you have to choose who you hang out with more. I feel like, right? So then it's not really hanging out. You just distance naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really talk to too many people from college now, to be honest. Yeah, I like that question, John Boy.
Brilliant question,
Cool.
sir. Now, do you have any burning questions before we end this podcast? Anything that you would like to know about your lovely sister, Jen Marie?
Also, you don't need to make it that close because it's actually a really good mic. So
Let me think. No, I don't
Definitely.
actually. Unfortunately.
I like
Okay.
your
That's it.
input. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, so I guess we're doing the last question.
Okay.
Is there anything that you would like to say before we do anything?
No. Share this bread.
Amen.
Yeah.
Because I said that we're gonna do this. We're gonna try and do this next year as well. So, if we film it again, do you have a message that you'd want your future self to know or anything?
Study hard.
It doesn't have to be advice or it doesn't have to be thingy. Literally, just like anything that you'd want to say.
Hope you're doing well. If you haven't dropped out, I mean, if you have, then that's fine. That means you've definitely figured out that this isn't the right path for you. You better still be a leng baddie.
Or you're not in right now anyway.
I am. You
Okay,
better be
so-
buff. Have you grown your biceps, your triceps, and all that?
Do you think you're gonna be in protein powder next year?
Yeah.
Okay, I should do it.
I don't really know. That's it. Study hard, work hard, play hard. Yeah. That's it. That's all I got to say. You got this, bro. Yeah.
Actually, you can ask Gemboi.
Mhm.
What's your birthday message? What to Jen? It could be like one sentence.
19 whole years is a long time. That's what I have to say, my friend.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
one more year to 20.
Oh my god. Bruh, I thought I was gonna say something so nice. You're old now.
Yeah, one more year to 20, but not as old as a relic yet.
So you did all of that just to
Unlike
make him
some
say that.
others who are way past being a relic, more like a fossil. Actually, more like a.
You heard it here from him.
More like yeah.
Yeah, more like a yeah. It's like more like a relic and like it's like a. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your voice is already going away because
You're that old.
your
No,
voice
but
box
Gemma, this is Attijan's
disappearing.
last year of being a teenager, and she said that she
No,
wants
because
to.
actually 19, you're still a teenager, aren't you?
No, yeah, because when she turns 19.
Oh.
Yeah, and she said, Gemma, you don't have to do it close because it's actually quite a good mic. I'm gonna have to thingy the
Tone it
audio
down,
so
yeah,
much
yeah.
because Gemma is like going like this.
Sorry.
And she said in this. She said that in the next year of her life, she wants to keep being a child at heart or something.
Yeah.
What is your advice and staying young at heart for her in this next year of her lovely life?
Just don't get peer pressured and then you'll be fine.
So that's how I can stay young.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guess I won't be peer pressured then.
Don't get peer pressured into doing stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
My advice is to enjoy the little things and let yourself be happy when you need to be happy.
Help me.
Yeah.
Anyways, that is the end of this episode. We actually got a special guest.
Bye.
We got a special guest that wasn't anticipated.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed the special guest. Special guest, did you enjoy your time at the podcast? No.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's gonna get his own podcast episode, so just wait for that to come out. We'll probably film that in like maybe next week.
Yeah, because Gemma's birthday is very soon as well.
That episode will talk all about you, Gemboi.
It's gonna be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be
fine.
longer than 10 minutes.
It doesn't
really.
even have to be, even if it's 5 minutes.
We can
fine.
just talk. We can just talk about the political and economic state of the world. So, how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
Bro.
Exactly.
Okay, so stay
That's what he said.
tuned. And I hope that was an enjoyable episode. And I hope future Jen appreciates the words of wisdom.
I hope Jen just loves myself even more because there's no one else to love except for yourself.
What?
Garang heyo. Because
that's a bad message
in the
to
store.
end on.
That is actually a term. I was going to be like, oh yeah, that's a perfect message. And then you added the end bit. And I was like, that is absolutely. So basically,
So
basically you're making people like only care about themselves.
Yeah. It's the only way you can survive in this world, just to care about yourself.
Can you give a positive message to end this video so we can sleep?
surround yourself with positive people,
Hey.
have a positive mindset, and love your family. The end. Bye.
Quickly give it to Jen.
Final message. Deep quote.
PLV from.
Bro, she's millennial. Help me.
What were you gonna say?
Okay, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, actually.
That's what I was gonna say.
So we did that
forgot
whole
what I
thing
was
for no
gonna say.
reason. You said deep quote.
Wait, what did you say, Atajanjan? You said only love yourself.
Yeah. Because nobody else is gonna love you. Wait, what?
I actually love
No,
you
actually-
very much.
I think I'm gonna elaborate on that and say,
The camera quickly cut off, so we are going back to Gemma's quote, and then we will end the video.
quote of the day. Stop trying to make everyone like you, because you don't even like everyone. I
thought he was gonna say because you don't even like yourself.
Do you have any final thoughts on what she said? You should only love yourself because you're the only one who's gonna love yourself.
Well, that might end up to be true, but you might as well, you know.
So that was the end of the podcast. Hope you liked it.
Did you enjoy the podcast?
Yeah, it
the
was very
first episode of the
fun.
podcast.
Although it's like late now, so I'm like dead. I want to
yeah,
sleep.
we all want to sleep. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the podcast. What is your most
Stay tuned for the next one where this guy's going to be the main feature.
And yeah,
He's got lots of intellectual things to say, so watch out.
yeah,
for
we'll talk
that.
about
The political and economic state of the world right now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Ow!
Hello, this is a mic test to see if it's working. Hey, it's a mic test to see if it's working.
It's gonna sound so.
Hey. I'm Jen, your host.
You're making it so awkward.
I'm just funny like that.
No,
I'm
you're
literally
not.
funny
You're
like that.
you're obviously uneasy.
No, I'm literally funny. Okay, go. Hey, future me. This is the first episode of many more Future podcast to come? Question mark.
So you're 19.
What the hell? You're 19. How do you feel? Why is she looking at me like that, guys?
Stop, let me be an interview.
You're 19.
Oh man.
Oh, get out. Okay, go. So you're 19. Why are you laughing?
So awkward, bro.
It's not awkward. Emma, I just want to be a dog. Gemboi. Gemboi. This is our brother. Say hi.
Hello.
Don't you? It's gonna go in the mic so
Okay.
obviously.